That boy Sung Jin-Woo done went to a dungeon, and we already know he got to keep up the E-rank facade, so he couldn't go into this dungeon by himself. He went with like 6 other people, varying from A to E ranks just like him, and his little sister's friend tagged along too. But once they get inside this dungeon, that gate closes. It's a red gate. They're gonna be stuck in this hole until the boss is gone, and every hour outside is like a month in there. They real life in the hyperbolic time chamber. But now that they're trapped inside of this red gate, the strongest guy there, the A rank, is like, you know what? You E rank ass niggas gonna be a hassle. So how about we form a group? All the strong dudes with me, and all you E ranks, you stay here. But they have a B rank healer, and she was like, you know what? I'm not staying here with you guys. I'm gonna stay here with Sung Jin-Woo. I know he's an E rank, but something about it, bro, makes me want to stay with dog. So this A rank and his goons go off into this forest by themselves, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the worst mistake bro could have made. But now we switch POVs to Jin-Woo's group, and they get confronted by an ice bear. We don't see what happens, but we all know Jin-Woo handled that. But he did not stop there. He went to the ice bear's cave, their home, crazy, and started beating their ass. Imagine a random ass nigga you don't know just breaks into your house and just starts beating you and your family up. Like, I get it, bro, monster's bad, but you're in this nigga's house. But all these polar bear ass niggas pull up on Jin-Woo, so Jin-Woo's retaliation is, you know what? I forgot, I'm a necromancer. Pulls up all the shadows that he done put under his control, and Egress too. And I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Jin-Woo says, yeah, even in shadow form, Egress still stronger than me. What was the point of pulling this nigga out, bro? You didn't need to do that. This like going to Family Dollar, buying one singular stick of gum for $1 and pulling out $100 at the cash register. Like, you didn't need to do all that, big bro. But these ice bears and Jin-Woo shadow monsters start going at each other crazy. And my analogy before is bad. Imagine a nigga pulls up to your house in front of your family, snaps his finger a couple of times, and a bunch of random niggas start beating your family's asses. Like, these shadows is doing these polar bears so filthy. I mean, these boys is getting D-limbed, bonked on their head crazy style with hammers. And when these ice bears do actually get a lick off one of these shadows, they just get burned by fireballs from the mages. Like, these niggas can't win for losing, and as long as Jin-Woo got MP, they gonna keep on regenerating, so it don't even matter. But then Mama Bear pulls up, sees cousins, uncles, aunties, nephews, sons and daughters dead, strewn out on the floor. She's like, nigga, what is your problem? But Jin-Woo not trying to hear none of that, and then he just sicks Egress on her ass, and for what? But Mama Bear ain't no bitch. She squares up at Egress, tries to strike, bro. He dodges and just slashes her across the chest. That wasn't enough to finish her off though. She tried to boom Egress while he was in the air, but his ass just dodged further into the air, just for Egress to drop this hammer right down Shorty's spine. Running the blade across her back, he jumps down and then chops the back of her knees straight off. Nigga, that shit had Jin-Woo confused. Bro says him damn. And Mama Bear over here huffing and puffing, starts charging up something, but Egress don't even let her pop that off. Just chops her head off, man. Completely lobotomized Shorty. And again, this nigga Jin-Woo broke into their house and executed the whole entire family. I just wanted to let y'all know that, because that's still crazy as hell to me. So Jin-Woo sees all these dead ass polar bear carcasses and he's like, oh, say less. Turns them all into his shadows as we go see what that A rank hunter squad is doing. And they done ran into the ice elves. Whole squad cooked, barely hanging on. His squad mates over here calling for him, Captain, as they getting their backs dug out. And you know what this bitch ass nigga does? He hits the jets. We then follow back up on this trash loser ass A rank nigga, and he finds Jin-Woo's squad, Brody pulls up on Jin-Woo's camp and he sees these niggas just having a blast. They're eating barbecue bear, they got coats on, they're not cold, they got tents up while this whole squad got wiped. And I get where this nigga frustration coming from, but also this is your fault. You the one that said, yeah, let's split up. And not only did you say let's split up, you didn't even really let niggas choose. You said I'm gonna take all the strong niggas with me. And look at where that landed, bro. He was finna cut down these niggas for not perishing, but then Jin-Woo pulls up and just little bros do. I mean, he puts his hand on the back of bro's head, slightly pushes his ass down, and he gets skipped across the snow like a rock going over some damn water. After that, the ice elves pull up. And then the leader ice elf pops up and he's like, hey, my boy Bartholomew, he really got them things on him. I mean, thunder and lightning is an understatement. He got 2 nukes strapped on his hands, but hey, my boy said he wanted to box you. Jin-Woo didn't even let Baruka finish talking, just straight chopped that nigga Bartholomew head clean off his body. And right then and there, if I'm Baruka and if I'm all the other ice elves in the vicinity that just saw this nigga Jin-Woo boom they brethren, I'm like, you know what? Actually, you got it, gang. We gonna go on ahead and open up this dungeon for you, big dog. Cause yeah, no, we don't want any of those problems. But niggas don't ever believe anything until they gotta get cut down. Cause Baruka sicks his ice elves on Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo sicks his shadow army on the ice elves, and it's just a full-blown ass war. These 3 ice elves try to get a sneak shot off on the 3 humans that were in Jin-Woo's group, but he caught those arrows and turned them boys into mincemeat in like 3 seconds. But Jin-Woo starting to realize, he's like, yeah, damn, these ice elves kind of doing my soldiers in, and that nigga Baruka kind of strong. I'm probably not even gonna be able to beat that nigga with just me and Igris. And then he's like, I need stronger soldiers, as Baruka comes rushing at this nigga just for Jin-Woo to block his attack. And then this nigga, the A-rank hunter, gets up. He starts screaming Jin-Woo's name. Baruka's coming at Jin-Woo too. They both pencil and dog. Just for Igris to pop out, make this big ass snow smoke field, stab that A-rank hunter in his throat, booming dog, just for Jin-Woo to make him a part of his shadow army. And I kind of find it funny that this shadow A-rank hunter is stronger than bro ever was when he was alive. Like, imagine being more useful dead than alive. Like, that's kind of crazy. But that A-rank hunter gets turned into someone infinitely cooler, which I can give a name since I remember, and it's Iron. But Iron gets to work immediately. Baruka pulls up on Dog and Iron just slams that big ass hammer down, knocking Baruka back. But then Iron draws this nigga Baruka's aggro as Baruka just starts zipping around Baruka, getting not nary an attack off on Iron because he got this big ass shield to dodge and deflect shit. But then again, Iron's moving way too slow. He can't hit Baruka. So Baruka's like, man, this lame ass dude, he can't even land a finger on me. You and Igris, throw them things at me right now. And they start tag teaming cuz crazy style. And the crazy thing is, this nigga Baruka's still winning, bro. Like Jin-Woo and Igris will block a deflect attack, but then this nigga Baruka will kick niggas away. Like Baruka got too much sauce for these boys. But Iron keeps on drawing aggro to Baruka, making that nigga's attention go directly towards him. And once Baruka is trying to attack Iron, Igris like, oh yeah, free ease, free back attack. Nigga think he playing Dark Souls, but Baruka dodged out the way. But that didn't matter because Jin-Woo just stabbed cuz right in his shoulder. But Baruka and Jin-Woo backed off. And then dude starts talking crazy just for Jin-Woo to be like, stupid, look around you. All your elves are gone. They're cooked. They got packed up like 3 minutes ago. So that got Baruka sweating. He's like, well, if I kill you, them other humans won't have anyone to protect them. So we started running at Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo throws his sword at Baruka, and obviously he dodges that. But Baruka's like, man, why would he throw his sword just for Jin-Woo to hit the force? Starts pulling that sword right back to him like a damn boomerang. And Baruka saw that coming too. It still caught his ass off guard as he went to block it with his dagger. And oh nah, that bitch is broken. as Jin-Woo called for iron and bro just popped up out of the snow. I don't know how that big ass nigga hit in there, and he just started bear hugging the life out of Baruka as the mages start beaming Baruka down with fireballs. They are jumping the piss out of dog. I mean, straight fried his ass, but that did just enough damage to Iron to where Baruka could break out. He wasn't done yet, but Baruka just breaks out of Iron's clutches, disintegrating bro too. Bro started screaming and everything just to get stabbed right in his liver and have Jin-Woo appear right next to him. But bro was still hanging on. He's like, nigga, I'm not done yet. Just for Iron to respawn right next to that nigga, flip that axe over to its hammer side and turned that nigga into Flag Stanley. And this is crazy, man. They really jumped the hell out of this nigga Baruka, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's funny as hell because Jin-Woo from this point on is the epitome of, yeah, no, I'm never fighting a nigga fair. Like, why would I have to? Bro got a whole army of shadow niggas. He could just be like, hey, go deal with that for me. And you know, if y'all can't deal with it, I'ma help y'all. But that was really the end of the fight. That nigga Jin-Woo did Baruka entirely way too dirty. Moral of the story is, you know, if you can't beat somebody by yourself, just jump that nigga. But with that being said, if you like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and I'm out of here. Bye.